Hopefully this is quick as I'm thinking it in my mind. I'm gonna talk about peeves. I guess from pet peeves, which of course I don't think I have that many, but I do have a couple, one or two, right? Couple. And one of my pet peeves is people not giving other people a chance. It bothers me. Like it's weird when I say this. It's not like I really care, but sometimes I feel that other people won't give people their just deserves. Now that's all subjective, but when I say that is there are some people that are extremely excellent, and I will always shout them out. I will always check them out. And there's people who that, um, for instance, I may go to somebody's stream, and when you go into their stream, they were like, "Could you give me 10 minutes?" And then my brain, I'm thinking, "Yeah, I'll give you 10 minutes, but will you give me 10 minutes?" You know what I mean? And that's what I think people um, don't think about. I'm always trying to defeat my selfishness. I'm always trying to give what I want to receive. However, so many people want to receive something, but you're not giving anything. And that's what I mean. You're not giving people a fair shot, a fair chance. And I understand somewhat human nature. I'm still learning. I'm still trying to grow. But even when it comes to like YouTube titles, now I know I could do triggering, get you to tune in type titles, but I don't want to be like that. I want to be that different brother that, man, I never thought about it this way. What does he mean by that? That's interesting. But if I said, look at that fat butt, or all women suck, or let me tell you how to do this, you're all tuned in. But if I say something that's simple, um, like just smile at people, nobody tunes into that. And it doesn't really matter if they tune in or they don't tune in. It's really neither here nor there. I agree with my hands in my hands. Woo-hoo. But the point that I'm making is a lot of people don't give people their just deserves, or they don't give people a chance. You may actually come to my page and say, damn, I like what Charles is talking about. This brother is good. That always humbles me. And I know nobody ever has to do it. I appreciate the one person who does. It's great. I have a lot more people come and support me and interact with me and have made me followers and supporters of theirs, just like they follow and support me, because I appreciate talent. I appreciate effort, and I appreciate sincerity and people who are genuine. And that's what I think. I always want people to look past biases and give people a chance. I will give you a chance. I may not, upon talking to you, I may not enjoy the initial conversation, but I'll keep going and give you a chance because I may be missing out on something. There's something you probably can add to my life or I can learn from. So that's my pet peeve. And when people judge too quickly, I'm not saying you can't make an assessment. We can, but don't make your quick assessment, the quick judgment as law. And we all have our beliefs. We all think what we think. I will never tell you that you're wrong with the way you think. Um, you're entitled to it. I think the way I think, you think the way you think, she thinks the way she thinks, he thinks the way he thinks, and her or them or we or whatever term or pronoun you choose to use think the way that they think. I respect it. I may not agree, but I respect it. And I always will listen to your argument. I don't care what's going on. Um, Unless you're trying to cause me bodily harm, uh, a belief system, a thought will never dissuade me from listening to you. As long as you talk to me in what I perceive to be respectful, because to you, calling somebody all type of names and yelling may be respectful. To me, that doesn't resonate with my frequency. I'm not on that level. I'm on the level of let's just talk real cool and let me listen to you. There's nothing wrong with getting passionate, but I've learned that a lot of people, due to their inability to control their passions, they make me engaging in dialogue with them to be extremely hard. And I think I don't mind stuff being difficult or challenging, but it shouldn't be unfairly or unruly arduous, and it shouldn't put me to a place where I'm not really open to what you're saying because I'll shut down. I do understand that sometimes to get your argument out, people need to speak vehemently or with passion because doing it in a calm way, people don't hear the message. Me, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to downgrade you, diminish you, belittle you, slap you in your face, talk about your mama, talk about how not good you are. Now, I may not agree with your action, but in conversation, in dialogue, when I interact with people, I'm trying to give them the same courtesy that I hope to receive. So I approach life differently than most people. I don't know what is the driving force behind most people. I can't understand. Some people is physical intimacy, other people is monetary gain, Some other people is about procreation. Other people is about spiritual righteousness or following uh, religious dogma. Maybe that's the wrong term to use, but that's what I believe. Or showing faithfulness and loyalty and commitment to either institution, culture, a family, climate, or place. But it could be so many different things. Me, um, I try to look at every single person as a human. Every single person. Doesn't matter what ethnic group you come from, your religious view, how you look. It doesn't even matter what you say as long as you're not yelling at me. I'm going to still see you as a human, and I'm going to try my best to understand you. And that's what my peeve is. Most people won't give other people a chance. They have talent, they have the will, they're altruistic, they're trying to help people, they're not trying to use you, but you won't hear them because they don't speak the way you want them to speak, and they don't say the way you want them to speak, or they don't say the way you want it to be said. You shut them down. And I think that is so wrong. It's so many people, due to what you believe or perception of how somebody is, that you take to be more wise or less wise than somebody else. And that's not always the case. Some people could be extremely successful economically or financially, but they don't show it. So you diminish them. Some people could be um, a lover of the ladies with tons and tons of success, but you won't check them out. You won't see what they're about. It could be vice versa. This woman here can teach you how to be quote unquote more feminine. I'm joking, but you get the point I'm making. You have to give people a chance. Don't initially say, "Oh no, they don't know what they're talking about." Don't do that because you don't know what they know. You don't know what I know. You don't know what I don't know, but you sure don't know what I do know. Some people do, but I'm never going to put on display all that I know. I'm not even into self advertisement as much as other people are. I mean, this is going to sound kind of funny, but if people watch me, um, not the most important thing to me on YouTube, more than thumbs up or even subscribers, is comments. I like the interaction. I like to hop in the chats and actually have somebody who's running the chat or hosting the chat or talking in the chat, communicating with me. It touches me because it's like, man, this person is actually paying attention to something I have to say. And I'm not here to be the center of attention, even though I love people noticing me. That's great. I love to be acknowledged for people who enjoy me. But I'm not going out there trying to shine like the sun. I don't really care if nobody notices me. But for the people who have heard what I said and it brings them some type of peace or pleasure or something that makes them feel better, it makes me feel better, and it touches me in my soul. That's I think is the problem. I'm learning about me, and I hope other people learn about them. But I think a lot of people really don't know themselves. There's nothing wrong with that. But when I hear somebody speak and then I listen to for me, the logic of it, I'm like, you really don't know you. You don't really listen to what you're saying. Um, you're talking about this person right here, this superstar right over there, when the person that's sitting right next to you is great, but you don't even notice them. And that's funny to me. You could have the next great one right in front of you, but because of their um, appeal so far, or they haven't reached that moment, you don't even notice it. So I just find it to be hilarious. Um, my problem is I understand marketing. I do understand business, but I think it's nothing is more real to me than people being genuine. And I find people being genuine uh, it's like a dying quality. It's rare. I don't really meet. I mean, there are a lot of genuine people. Like I say that, but it's still, if I met 100 people, maybe in my estimate, how I estimate things, out of 100 people, maybe 10 to 15 people would be um, somewhat genuine, and probably only 5 out of that 100 would be really genuine. And I'm not saying you got to tell the truth and expose your deepest secrets. I'm just talking about the people who are them all the time. And even me, I can't be me all the time. I'm telling y'all, I'm buck wild, really. Trump, I'm like Will Ferrell. I'm streaking. I'm one of those dudes. What are you doing? We're all streaking. Charles, there's nobody behind you. But I'm streaking anyway, because look, it's golden down here. Oh, it's not golden. It's kind of gray now. But look, this is the golden moment. That's a Steffi. I'm joking. But that's what I am looking for. I'm looking for people who give other people a real chance and don't have no intimidation factor, no insecurity about telling somebody that they're great. I have no, that's, and I got to go in for just a little bit. That's some of the problems I have when listening to some of the brothers speak. Don't validate women. If a woman is beautiful, tell her, what does it matter? Well, her head's going to get blown up. So then she's not for you, damn it. I don't care. Listen, you're gorgeous. I'm going to tell you you're gorgeous. If you're nice, I'm going to tell you that you're nice. If you're that penis breath, I'm going to tell you that. If you're mean, I'm gonna say, oh, you're a mean person. I mean, I say it like that because I'd be way more disrespectful. But a lot of people think they know or they experience something that you think you got some type of ace that nobody else been through. Man, I've been through things in life that most people can't even imagine. I've had guns put to my head, which is crazy. You would never know that. But actually, I'm still alive. Think whatever higher power that you want to believe in. It was not my time. But for me, most people don't really know. I got a deep driving anger that keeps me from giving in. Even I've been punked when I was young, but it was more because I didn't understand it. I didn't get it. It was like, why would you do this? Like in my brain, and I didn't understand it. So in my brain, when I was young, I was like, I would fight, but if I didn't understand, like I'd be like, what's going on? What is that for? Like I was too analytical. now now the way I think is totally different, but not too much. But it's a purpose. So I get it. I understand the threat. Let me take you out. When I was young, it was like, what did I do? And I wasn't like fearful. I was just confused. It's like when you hear a loud noise, you're like, what's that? Everybody's running, but you see them running, but you're like, well, why should we run? And you should have ran. That was my problem. I was trying to comprehend what's going on. And once I understood it, I learned how to, if you do this, I do that. Oh, I get it. This is what this is. So I was more like that robot. Oh, you're trying to elicit a response. Oh, so I'm supposed to be either afraid or I'm supposed to hurt you. But if I hurt you and you retaliate, that's not advantageous. So I need to end this totally forever. That would be my thought process. And once I got that, it was best to avoid all type of conflict because it's only gonna go one way. Like if the action happens, like before the action happens, before it gets to the point of escalation, we can always back down. But once somebody's threatening you to that level, then it's time to finish them. I'm joking, people. I'm not really joking that much. I'm really quite serious. But I'm just going to tell you about me. So there's no fake errors in me. It's plenty of people that did some stuff to me when I was young. But would they do it today? Would you have the courage? I don't think you would. But it is what it is. So I shared some stuff with you. I tell you, it's a rage. It's an internal rage. You can't see it with a smile, but it's that. It's deep. Really deep. I got some issues I'm not dealing with. I'm joking. I hope everybody feels great. I just said all I need to say. This was kind of funny. Was I telling a story or was he telling the truth? Take care, people.